cool as fuck, which they do. The camouflages, especially in this terrain. Camouflage is a huge part of it. I mean, more so in PvP than AI, but it's still good to get in the habit of doing it. Have you all heard of CCDs? You know, camouflage, cover, and deception. Now, camouflage is going to hide you in your surroundings. It's not going to protect you from anything.
Is that the same as the three S's?
No, we're coming on to that.
That's
though.
a shit, shower, and shave.
Shift, shadow, and shine, Marvin.
There's
Five,
five, though,
everyone
isn't
shut up.
First one is obviously camouflage. It's going to hide you in your surroundings. It's if you lay down in the bed of a forest with this camouflage and cherries, you're not going to be spotted for a fair distance, as long as you don't move. But we'll get on to moving. Cover is something you hide behind. Now it's going to stop bullets. Imagine, if a bullet goes through it, it's not cover. It's just
Yes.
camouflage.
For example.
Well, sorry, it's not even camouflage. It's the next one.
Where's Taylor gone?
Oh, there he is. It's still there. Two. Yeah. Cover is going to stop bullets, so the Chinook is cover if you're using it as cover. These concrete barriers, that shop, the medical tents, the medical facility back there.
Although in
That's
terms
all
of
cover.
cover, I would highly not recommend using a vehicle for the simple fact that it's a big metal box with petroleum in it.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
will
really
explode,
Can
trees.
and most probably will explode. Just for
especially if grenades go off. So, concealment on the other hand, concealment is something you will hide behind, which will not stop a bullet, but will hide your presence. So, tall grass, bushes, trees. Believe it or not, bullets will go through trees. Leaves actually tend to be quite good cover. Cherries trees, bit of a glitch with the port from Arma 2. They do stop bullets quite well. They act as like a thin metal wall or something. Just make sure you know what you're sat behind, and make sure you know what bullets can go through. These H barriers, these concrete walls, that's all fine. But things like this camo net, windows, those chairs you're sitting on, that's not going to be cover. That's just going to be concealment, if anything. Now we're going to move on to the 5 S's. This is what Quest was talking about. It's shadow, silhouette, surface, shape, and spacing. These are going to help you stay concealed in your surroundings. So shadow, it's best to stick in the shadows behind this tree. The dark patches in the trees, if you look at in the distance, those are great to hide behind. In the shadow of leaves, bushes, buildings, you're not going to be spotted because in a shadow you don't cast a shadow. If you look on the floor, my image onto the ground is double the size as it should be because I'm casting my own shadow and I have my figure.
Permission to speak.
Yep,
I have my shadows disabled, so I don't see them.
fair enough. But other people don't, and they will see them.
Oh.
So just
Will
make
the
sure.
AI notice them?
Yes, to some degree. Pretty smart about it though. Again, there's more PvP stuff, but it's good to know. Behind you, you'll see the office buildings. They have a rather large shadow. That's good to hide in. From a distance, you can't see in the shadow. Silhouette. Now, have you all heard of skylining?
Yep.
Now, if you look behind me in the office building, you see there's a couple of windows, there's the roof there. If I was going to hide somewhere and I were in a decent position, with a bit of elevation, where would I stay? Where's the best position to stay in that building?
Middle floor.
Thank you. You wouldn't stay on the roof because all you see is a big black lump with a rifle poking out of it. That's a dead giveaway that someone's up there. However, the windows, despite blocking my view from left and right a bit, it's going to give me brilliant cover from a wall, but it's also going to conceal me inside. There's a shadow of the building inside. There is. I've got a firing position out of the window, and I'm not skylining the building at all. You can't tell what's behind a window unless it's just like a one-wall window. There's
Permission
no
to
wall
speak.
behind it. Yep.
There's a glitch in Arma 2 where in Cherno, if you're standing inside a pub at a certain distance, they are not able to be seen through.
Yeah. A couple of you'll notice, a couple of the windows in this map are a tad broken. Of all the ones you can actually get into, there's not actually that many. Here's one. again with the Armor 2 parts and it all being broken, you cannot fire through Armor 2 windows. If you know that the building is from Armor 2, just don't shoot through the windows because they won't make it through the other side. Yeah, it thinks it's just a wall rather than a window. There's no hole there.
And with the damage system that we use, you get ricochet damage.
Yeah, you'll end up just hurting yourself probably.
A quick one. I only came to see make sure that you guys were alright to test out this FPS fix, but it's going to fuck all. So carry on. I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah,
How about Skyrim?
Goodbye, Brig.
keep it
Okay,
real,
so-
fam.
So surface isn't a huge issue in armor. It is more in real life. That's going to be the surface of your skin, the type of clothes you're wearing. If you're wet, if you're dry. Again, doesn't matter in armor because those kind of features aren't implemented. Shape's a big one though.
Did you see how Taylor just dropped it low there, like Miley Cyrus style?
Who shot him?
He didn't get
Don't
shot, he
shoot.
just proper fucking dropped it low, picked it
Yeah,
up
yeah.
slow. Moved it all
Take that
around,
long.
made the men go.
Okay, so shape's a big one.
User
If
left
you
your
were
channel.
going to be in a window, say it's a full floor window from the floor to the ceiling.
Make it real.
If you're going to be on there, you want to be the lowest possible. You want to think what the enemy you're going to see. If you're stood up on top of a building, you just a dead giveaway. If you're laid down, it's a bit better, but you don't want to be on top of a building. It works for if you're in the woods as well, because if you're laid down, you are less of a target to hit and less of a target to see than if you're stood up. So it's always best to lay down. One, because it provides a stable firing platform. You're going to be a hell of a lot more accurate from laying down than you will be standing or even crouched. You'll also be a lot harder to see. In PvP, AI can't hit you as well. So you should remember shape. You want to keep your profile as small as possible at any given time. If you're in combat, even if you're on a patrol, that kind of goes for formations as well. If it's point of a column is to minimise the footprint of your section as it moves. Spacing's a big one. Now, oh God, I see my weapon there. If you have a look north there, there's a section of trees just above the Merlin's rotors there. Now, it would be a lot easier to see. Is someone spinning up a helicopter?
Right, Nolly.
Saber training.
Alright. Is that another
Mission.
package? No, it's not.
It's
Mission of 50
the
caliber.
links.
Thank God that hasn't blown up. Alright.
I think it's a medic train.
It's a lot harder to see a section of people in a forest if they're spread out quite far. One man will say, I see one man in the forest northeast, and the other man will say